Welcome back to BJP Lifestyle, guys. Today we're going to be doing the Crew or whatever the hell Motorsports taillight bezel kind of vinyl thing that goes around the taillights to black them out, as well as a tint in the middle. I have 2 orders of it because I did mess up last time, so they sent me a new one, so shout out to them for that. So hopefully I can get this on this time correctly. It's less windy today and everything, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started by cleaning them with a microfiber and a soapy water solution. So now at this point, I was trying to place the vinyl overlays around the outside of the taillight bezel on the Jeep here, and this kind of took a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up again, and then when there's an important part, I'll go ahead and hop back in and say any little tips and tricks that I might have found. I did mess this one up pretty bad, so maybe don't take tips from me. I don't know. So let me get a closer look here. You can see I've kind of got it on a little bit. It's pretty decently on there. I just have to kind of work it now and press it down. The bottom line isn't the best. I didn't do the best job on that, but let's see if we can fix it up and make it at least a little bit better. So now here I was just going ahead and using the heat gun and kind of just trying to add a little bit of heat. I didn't want to add too much. It was about 65 out today, so I don't think I needed that much heat. But basically I was just working from the inside of the taillight out. On this one, like I said, I did get some creases in it, so I wasn't doing it perfectly. I wasn't doing it the best. I did learn, and the left side did end up coming out a lot better, which you'll see later in the video. But yeah, so I was just applying heat and slowly working it my way out with my thumb. You could use a squeegee here, but I decided to just go with the heat gun. So I did get a squeegee in my order. I think it was like an extra $2 or $3 or something like that. And it really came in handy for spots like this because one side is padded, so you can kind of jam it in between the car paint and the taillight bezel itself and kind of push it under. I did find that using the heat gun and getting a little bit of heat on that before you kind of try and push it and wrap it around the edges does help out and make it go on just a little bit easier. Alright, so let me show you what it looks like after. As you can see over here, there's one tiny bubble. Hopefully you guys can see it, and it's not focusing on the wrong thing, but it's a tiny little bubble there. And then over here around this bend, I did really bad. I need to learn. I learned a little bit better how to do it, so I did mess up over here a little bit. You can probably see that there's some bubbles, but it's not super bad. I do have an extra one, so if I do the rest of them and this one sucks and it's driving me nuts and I get better at it, I might go back and redo it. But the major parts of it are smooth, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue, do the other side and then the tint and see how it looks. Here's an after on the side. Obviously there are some bubbles in this one. This one I did pretty well. I don't think I really got any bubbles. Some a little bit around the edges maybe. But if this is your first time working with vinyl like me, it's gonna happen. A couple little minor ones, and this is what it looks like on the other side without it. So you got without, and you got the with. So it's gonna look a lot better. From afar, you're not going to notice those little things, so I'm just going to keep going with it and see if I can do this last tint piece and see how good it looks. So I had to lift up the gate here to be able to heat that up and fold it under, because otherwise it wasn't sticking. So I'm gonna try and do the same here with the side here, and see if I can get this to look a little bit better, clean it up a little bit. So wish me luck. Like I was saying, around the edges here, definitely use the heat gun, heat it up just a little bit, and then grab that little squeegee if you order one, or grab a little squeegee, a credit card, something like that, and just kind of fold those edges over, and you're gonna get them to go around the bend of it a little bit better and kind of hook in a little bit better than if you didn't use the heat gun. Now again, I just went ahead and did the same thing on this side. I grabbed my bottle, which just had a little bit of Dawn like dish soap, like dish detergent stuff, in a spray bottle with some water, and just kind of stirred it up. Sprayed that on, and then used a microfiber cloth to just kind of wipe it down. So it's gonna be the same process. I'm not gonna bore you guys with everything. I'll just speed up little clips of each piece so you guys can see what I did, and then we'll follow up once I have it all together. So as you can see, I really fucked this one. I put it way too high, I guess. So you can see down here, the red is just completely showing through, and it's way too high up here. So now I gotta try and peel it off and probably get a new one, so that sucks. So the more I do, the better I'm getting at it. I actually was able to peel that one off last time that I just showed you where I messed it up. And I was actually able to line it up better and get it on there pretty much perfectly. There's no bumps on this one. The edges are lined up nicely. So the more that I do, the better I'm getting. The edges are nice and wrapped perfectly. It's starting to look better. We'll see how it goes when I put the other one on. We'll see if I like it, but we're just gonna do the tint now on this side. And then I think we're all set with it. So this is what it's looking like after hours of working. I feel like it doesn't look very good. At least from my perspective, this is up too high here, so like you can kind of see it doesn't really line up. I guess from afar it doesn't look bad. And then there's some bubbles on it as well on this tint part. Overall, I got this outer vinyl pretty good. Needless to say, I do not have a future career in this. Same thing with this side, a few bubbles on the tint part, and then up here I got really bad, and I got lots of wrinkles on my first attempt on that. But that's kind of what it looks like. I feel like in the video it looks good. I feel like in person maybe I'm just overthinking it. This one, this is kind of bothering me that it's not. It needs to be like here, but it's more up. So I don't know. I'm gonna get some other opinions and then whatnot. But let me know what you guys think down below of it. If you guys think it's good, of course, click that like button to help support the channel, help this video get out there to more people. Of course, subscribe to stay up to date with future content. And that's about it for this video, guys. Peace.